Hey everybody, this is Misty from Glamour Skull. As you can see, I have a lot of resin stuff kind of set up. It's not what you think. It's not a tutorial. This is actually going to be like a tips and hints and kind of what I do. So, let's get it started. Have you ever really did resin and you somehow got it in your hair? Well, I did last night. So I actually washed my hands with regular hand soap, and then I wet my hair. I actually poured Listerine. As you can see, it's nothing special. I poured Listerine in my hair, and then I washed it with regular soap, and it didn't harden in my hair. My hair is saved. I don't have to cut it. Also, when your hands are really, really sticky, to that point where you don't want to touch anything else because you have that horrible feeling, I just pour Listerine on my hands and then wash them with hand soap. And if they still feel a little sticky, I go ahead and put more Listerine and kind of just hold them together like this. Or you can make a sink and just kind of splash it all out. So that's what I do with that. I also when you mix your resin, do you ever really notice that it gets bubbles when you're using a wooden stick? It seems to get really more bubbly. Well, that's because wood kind of has holes in it and allows for that to happen. I use the stirring stick that I got at Michael's. You can also get them at Resin Obsession, I think. Me and her used to be really buddy-buddy. I used to love her resin. But when I would use it and pop it out of the mold, this is what would happen. They would always crack. So I would let it cure forever, and then it would just end up cracking on me. This was also done with hers. As you can see, they don't bend. But when you go to try to clean it, it does bend. Oh, look, you can actually see. You see that crack right there? That's from me popping it just out of the mold. I tried to stick it back together with resin. Didn't quite work for me. So that's why I'm not really using her brand right now. I'm using a different one right here. Also, I like to use these mixing cups. Let's see. I like to use these to measure out, because with Resin Obsession you had to do 2:1 ratio, so you'd fill it to there, then to that little tiny line. So I really love these ones, these cups. Also for coloring them, I use these powders. They're pure Pearl-X. I really love these. For pushing images or stickers into the resin, I just use a toothpick. I like the ones with these little flyer things that I got at the dollar store. It makes it so much easier for me. I use triple thick to glaze everything. Also, when say you're at Michael's and you find those really cute little packets like that of glitter, I purchased these online for pretty cheap, and I just kind of put the stars into them. Makes it really easy to pull them out. Sorry if I'm saying I'm just kind of freeballing this thing. As you can see, I put stars, more stars. The packets I kind of just put in a jar in my resin drawer. Also, a weird little tidbit I found out last night. You know these salon effect things? They actually survived a night with my hands filled with resin. They came out. They're not sticky at all. So, I mean, they lasted through resin, through the sticky times, through everything. It was really nice, actually, to have nail polish that would survive that. The only thing I don't like about them, well, it's not really a sell and a review for them, but your nails always smell like wet nail polish. It's really gross, actually. Some things I like to put in my resin is a cellophane. See if you can see it. Look at that. It's super cute. It looks like a mermaid sometimes. Also, I like to use colorants, liquid colorants, in my resin. You only need like 1 drop and then you have the color. But if you want to mix colors, say like you mix 2 prime colors, red and yellow, to get another color, I would suggest mixing it outside in like a cup or something, because if you keep adding the colorants to the resin, it ends up being so that, you know, it never hardens properly. Kind of like this. This is over almost a year old and it's still bending. And guess what resin this is? Oops. It's the Easy Cast-In one. I found that when you put any sort of body heat, whether it's fully hard or not, it still ends up bending. And I can't even hold it. Sorry. So if any of you guys are actually using Easy Crafting and you notice you're having this issue, it's because of the resin. It's not really a good jewelry resin. Like, that's just not cool. Seriously, this is over a year old and it's still bending. Like, look at that. That's insane, dude. How can you sell this to anybody? Or how can you give this to anybody? This is just retarded. So yeah, don't use the Easy Crafting stuff. I'm not really a fan of it. So anyways, there's my resin tip, hints, and tricks. Remember, Listerine is truly your friend. Have a good day, guys. Bye.